Hello and welcome. I'm Stephen from saltlampsaustralia.com, and this short information video designed to teach you a little bit more about salt lamps will give you information on making a decision whether one of these salt lamps belongs in your home. Now, some of the history about these salt lamps is that they come from the foothills of northern Pakistan in the base of the Himalayas. So this is Himalayan rock salt. Now, hundreds of years ago, when the miners were digging out the salt to use as trade with other countries, they actually found that the miners were healthier than everyone else in the region. So they decided to carve out some salt caves and put the people that were unwell from the cities and bring them and stick them in these caves for a week. And these people, of course, would have miraculous healing. So they decided about 50 years ago, some bright cookie decided to make lamps out of these things. So they chunked this salt and they put a globe in it and they actually found that they produce what are called negative ions. Now, what happens with the salt, it's called hygroscopic tendency. And what the surface of the salt does is draws in moisture. In fact, all salt does this. You know that if you leave a plate of salt on the table or if you leave salt in a shaker, it solidifies. And the reason is because it draws the moisture in from the atmosphere. Now, the moisture is drawn to the lamp and it sits on the surface, and because it's warmed by the globe, there's a chemical reaction on the surface of the lamp that evaporates off a negative ion. Now, these negative ions are little molecules that are negatively charged, and dust is positively charged, and they are attracted to each other, rendering the positively charged dust particle too heavy to stay airborne, so it drops to the floor. So all of the dust that normally would be floating around in the air that you're breathing in is actually dropped to the floor, which is good because you want clear air, but you still need to clean the dust off your floor.